the reality of the situation in Philadelphia is that every game feels like a referendum on Jalen Hurts' future in Philadelphia. What does today feel like?
I mean, the numbers weren't pretty as far as the final score, but I feel like Jalen Hurts, I can say that he's resilient. Because he kept fighting back, and he was okay. He wasn't as bad as people thought. And considering, as they said on the telecast a number of times, he's pretty much a rookie. This is his 7th career start. So if you think about this in comparison to the other rookie quarterbacks right now, Jalen Hurts is okay. I'm not sure that they found their answer, but we haven't discovered that he is not the answer just yet.
Marcus, it feels to me, and I'd love you to expand on this point, they ask a lot of him, yes? That offense is entirely built around Jalen Hurts and what he does. And so to Domonique's point, this is his 7th career start. They're asking a lot from him. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree. I still think Jalen Hurts is in rookie phase, but it's also a lot on his shoulders. But that is the type of player he is. And Sirianni, obviously, in week 1, felt like Jalen could move forward and progress with this offense. And this is not an indictment. Like, quarterbacks have these type of days, and we are seeing young quarterbacks have them early and often and quite often in the league this year. It was a few things that were concerning for me from his play. And when you get past the emotion of the game and the big plays happening, because that's all what we relish in, it's a couple times where I feel like Jalen just holds to his number 1 guy. And he's giving clues away with his passing ability to the defenses. And it's not about the Diggs interception. It was a number of plays where it was a lot of traffic because guys were just reading where he was going. So you get better at those things as you go along, as you have an understanding about who you're playing against. The pressure is on Jalen. Like, he's on a week-to-week, month-to-month basis for his job. That's the reality. Now, I think he's good enough to do it, but ultimately he's going to have to prove that, because we all know how Philly is when you start to struggle.
What is the reality, Dan Graziano, of his job status?
Right. I don't think he's in any immediate danger of being benched for Gardner Minshew or Joe Flacco. I think they want to take a long look and see what they have in this guy. But he, unlike the other rookies, we're lumping him in with rookies for this year, and they're all struggling. He wasn't a top 10 or 15 pick, right? So they picked him in the 2nd round when they already thought they had their answer. So they're not as invested in him. They have probably 3 first-round picks next year, assuming Carson Wentz plays the requisite number of snaps. So they'll be able to address the quarterback position in the draft or via trade if they want to.
Via trade, if anything. I don't think there's anybody better than Jalen Hurts coming out this year. But last night is such a hard task because Dallas didn't punt. Like, I'm trying to think, like, did they punt at all? It's hard when you're asking Jalen Hurts to go score for score with a top 3 right now quarterback in the league.
So don't judge him on last night. But as we go forward, the Eagles will be judging him on the full picture of what he does this year.
Yeah, so a difficult situation, I think, at this point for Jalen Hurts. It's probably not fair to any quarterback, especially one as young as he is, for us to be taking the temperature of his entire career every single week, but that does feel like the situation that he's in Philadelphia. Okay. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.